So Shadowpaw has his special visions, and Rootpaw can see ghost cats. Both of these cats are being given a clear story surrounding them feeling like outsiders because they're so different and special, and having powers is such a burden, and blah blah. It's Dovewing, Jayfeather, and Lionblaze all over again. I mean, it's not like I don't like the concept, it's great. I love Shadowpaw and Rootpaw. But Bristlefrost is also a protagonist, and she doesn't have powers. It really makes me wonder what's in store for her. Maybe without these powers, she might find herself to be surprisingly real. But before I dive deep into that, I do need to mention that this video is sponsored by Amino. I've talked about Rootpaw in the past, and I'm about to talk about Bristlefrost. So to complete the trio and talk about all three protagonists, I do have a Shadowpaw video that is in the form of an Amino story. Basically, these stories are short little videos designed for mobile devices. All the stories that I post will be 100% exclusive to the app and completely free to watch. Click the link in the description or pinned comment, or search Amino in your app store to download the app. Once you're in, search Bright Guardian Akira under Users and find my stories. Be sure to hit follow and click that bell if you want to be notified when I post a story. Now, back on the subject of Bristlefrost. As much as I hate to admit it, and as much as it can change later on, Bristlefrost has really started out as sort of an accessory character to Rootpaw, and her only role in the main plot is letting us know what is happening in ThunderClan. Her personal issues are very generic, to be honest, centering around love issues and being accepted as a warrior. Her story only carries meaning if you try to find it. So that's my plan. I really want to try and break down her story. I want to find what makes her special and guess where she's headed. In Lost Stars, Bristlefrost had a very coming-of-age type plot that really focuses on expectations versus reality. Specifically, the crushing of childhood dreams. And I feel that what she goes through does ring true to what everyone faces at some point in their life. As children, we all have hopes and dreams. We imagine what job we're gonna have, what our family will look like, what house we want, what car we want, all that stuff. But as we age, whether you are successful or not, things never go the way you imagine. Disappointment is inevitable. Bristlefrost's situation as she finally becomes a warrior echoes that perfectly. She has this expectation that her perfect life is just going to fall into place one day, with her deepest desire being a lifelong companion. A cat who she could wake up next to each day, a cat she would always enjoy being around and hunting with, a cat she could bear the kids up one day, a cat who would complete her. She set her eyes on Stemleaf. He's a nice cat who is kind to her. It seems to be the perfect setup. But there is one key element of Bristlefrost's plan that completely gives away the fact that it will fail miserably. And that is the idea that she'll have Stemleaf when she is a warrior. This is, by a large margin, the most massive misconception that comes with youth. The expectation that things will be different just because you're older. The idea that the world will eventually bless you just because you have dreams. When Bristlefrost became a warrior, she did not become an adult. She became one day older than she was the day before. That's it. Stemleaf doesn't suddenly see her as a strong and passionate she-cat that he would want to be mates with. He sees her as the young she-cat who is friendly, the same way he always has. The barrier of age that existed between the two cats did not break when Bristlefrost became a warrior. Stemleaf remains more attracted to Spotfur, the cat he's known for more of his life. Bristlefrost immediately expecting to have a partner upon becoming a warrior would be like an author immediately expecting to have a publisher willing to work with them the moment they write their first book. The unfortunate reality of life is that things don't always work out. All you can do is wait and keep working at it. And maybe you'll still fail, but if you love your life, you have to do something with your time. That's the state that Bristlefrost is in by the end of the book. She is resolved to the fact that unbreakable barriers separate her from her life with Stemleaf. She has to find a way to work forward and make a new plan. And since Shadowpaw and Rootpaw are in the same book, it's no surprise that they carry similar coming-of-age stories. Shadowpaw will face harsh reality when the message he thought made him special turns out to be false, and Rootpaw has struggles with confidence and skill, holding him back from being the warrior he imagined himself as. Bristlefrost has ways to go, and I'm excited to see where the writing team takes her.